Now to a CBS News New York investigation. We're hearing from a Newark air traffic controller who says he's not sure if he'll ever return to the job. He and several of his colleagues took trauma leave after several equipment failures caused some air traffic controllers to lose communications. This was with pilots last month. Investigative reporter Tim McNicholas has been covering the FAA's air traffic controller shortage for years and has more in this interview.
Jonathan Stewart is trying to de-stress.
Got him there, got him there.
The air traffic control supervisor says he's spending more time on his hobbies, like shooting at his favorite range. Stewart says he and a few of his colleagues are currently on trauma leave after harrowing incidents in late April and early May.
Is that working, coming here and shooting?
It helps, yeah, man. I'll tell you, the biggest thing for me was just sleep. Like getting on some sort of regular sleep. Once the nightmares subsided like a week ago.
What were the nightmares about?
Just plane crashes.
Stewart is part of the team that handles Newark's airspace, but he says his nightmares started because of an incident involving two planes that took off from Teterboro and Morristown on May 3rd. The Air Force veteran says he saw the planes were at risk of a head-on, mid-air collision and alerted the pilots in time for them to move, but it was far too close for his comfort.
I yelled some choice words. I actually cried a little bit, I'm not going to lie. I was really angry. All right, because I don't make mistakes like that.
He says he was overworked from staffing shortages and distracted because even though the radar was working that day, he was also tracking planes using a pen and paper as a precaution. That's because on April 28th, before his shift,
United 2343, I'm going to move you here because I just got told that the approach lost all the radars.
Stewart's colleagues lost radar and communications with planes in Newark's airspace for 30 to 90 seconds, according to the FAA.
What was it like when you got there that day?
It was bad. There were guys pacing around on the phone trying to figure out what was going on. I walked in, one of the supervisors was talking to himself and sweating profusely.
It's one of several concerning equipment failures Newark's air traffic controllers have dealt with recently.
It's not fair to blame the Trump administration. It's not fair to blame the Biden administration. If you're going to blame somebody, you blame Reagan and everybody after him, because nobody has done anything meaningful up until this point.
U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says the FAA is taking steps to try to improve air traffic communications and prevent further outages, including a recent software update and a reduction in Newark's flight schedules.
Yes, it's safe to fly, and it's because we have such a great team that focuses day in and day out on the flying public safety.
Stewart says after talking with an FAA official this week, he's more optimistic about the agency's plans to hire and train more controllers.
Cautiously optimistic. I personally am not going to fly out of Newark. To each their own.
Why not?
Because I'm not satisfied with the level of safety. Okay, and until I see it in action and I know for sure that the steps that are being taken will effectively mitigate risks to as little as possible.
He says the FAA worsened controller challenges last summer when it relocated Stewart and 23 other Newark Airport controllers from a facility on Long Island to Philadelphia. A CBS News New York investigation revealed that move caused 817 Newark flight delays within the first 2 weeks of the relocation as the controllers settled in. That rollout has drawn bipartisan criticism.
Should that have been a red flag for what might happen?
Yes. I think moving to Philadelphia, which the FAA wanted to do, made the problem worse.
They probably should have hardened those lines, laid fiber before they moved the Newark airspace to Philly.
The way that they did this, you take us away from our families, away from all of our friends, away from our coworkers that we have camaraderie with, that we work well with, and you put us in another state.
Stewart says he's not sure if he will ever feel comfortable returning to work at the FAA due to the stress. He made sure to clarify multiple times that everything he shared is his opinion, not the FAA's. The FAA did not respond to our request for comment on this story, Alan.
And a lot of concerning comments he made there in that reporting. What else is the FAA doing to fix this at this point?
So Duffy says that there are currently 14 controllers in training for Newark, experienced controllers, that is, and the FAA hopes to get them fully certified and on the job at various points over the coming months. The agency also hopes to activate a new fiber line early next month to improve Newark's air traffic communications.
And hopefully that comes right in the nick of time, because, yeah, exactly. Tim, thank you so much. And if you have a story idea for Tim or our investigative team, scan the QR code on your screen right there. You may see your story right here on air.